Have you ever thought your breakfast was healthy, only to find out it's harming your body? Today, we're diving into the surprising breakfast mistakes that could be sabotaging your health, especially if you're over 60. From the hidden sugars in processed cereals to the dangerous effects of sweetened yogurts, we'll uncover the truth about common breakfast choices that might be causing fatigue, joint pain, and even high blood pressure. But don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll learn simple, healthier swaps that can help transform your mornings and boost your overall wellness. Stick around until the end, because these changes could make a world of difference to how you feel every day. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Number 1. Processed cereals. Maria, a 65-year-old grandmother, had a routine that many might consider ideal for starting the day. Every morning, she poured herself a bowl of processed cereal. It was fast and convenient, and she believed it was a healthy choice. After all, the cereal boxes proudly advertised whole grains and essential vitamins. But soon after breakfast, Maria would start feeling sluggish, as if her energy was slowly draining away. By mid-morning, she often found herself fighting fatigue, struggling to stay awake, and becoming increasingly irritable. She chalked it up to age, but over time, her energy levels continued to dip. One day, she also noticed her blood pressure was rising, a concern she had never experienced before. What she didn't realize was that her healthy breakfast was contributing to both her fatigue and her blood pressure struggles. Processed cereals, despite being marketed as wholesome and nutritious, can be a hidden source of harm, especially for older adults. These cereals are often packed with hidden sugars, which may not be immediately apparent. While sugar may give you an initial rush of energy, it leads to a rapid spike in blood sugar levels, followed by a crash. This sudden drop in blood sugar can leave you feeling drained and tired, just when you need more energy. The constant roller coaster of sugar highs and lows can exacerbate fatigue, affect mood, and lead to a long-term increase in the risk of developing type 2 diabetes or worsen existing blood sugar imbalances. It's important to understand that these quick bursts of energy come at a steep cost. Often, it's your overall well-being. But sugar isn't the only culprit. Many processed cereals, including the popular instant oatmeal, contain alarming amounts of added sodium. For older adults, especially those managing high blood pressure, the additional salt can put extra strain on the heart and kidneys. This extra sodium can worsen hypertension and lead to more serious health problems over time. So, while these options seem convenient, the cost of that convenience may be more than your body can handle, especially as it ages. So, what can you do to break free from this cycle? The good news is that you don't need to give up on breakfast or spend an hour in the kitchen preparing a complex meal. There are simple alternatives that can help you feel better, more energized, and truly nourished. A great first step is swapping processed cereals for whole, unprocessed options like traditional rolled oats. These oats are not only more nutrient-dense but also provide slower-releasing energy that keeps you full and satisfied for longer. For those mornings when you're short on time, consider the easy and effective option of overnight oats. Simply mix rolled oats with your choice of almond milk or another plant-based milk in a jar before going to bed. By morning, your breakfast will be ready to enjoy. No cooking required. To boost flavor and nutritional value, top your oats with fresh fruit like berries or a sliced banana. These fruits add natural sweetness without the harmful sugars found in processed cereals. For an extra fiber boost, sprinkle chia seeds or crushed nuts on top. These additions also provide healthy fats and protein, which help stabilize your energy levels throughout the day. Not only does this alternative breakfast require minimal effort, but it also works with your body's natural rhythms to support sustained energy. The fiber and protein in the oats and toppings work to keep your blood sugar levels steady, rather than causing the dangerous spikes and crashes associated with processed cereals. This kind of breakfast fuels your body, leaving you feeling energized and focused, rather than drained and sluggish. Remember, small changes can make a big difference in your health and well-being. Like Maria, you don't have to settle for a breakfast that leaves you feeling exhausted. By making smarter, more mindful choices about the foods you eat, you can start your day on the right note, giving your body the nourishment it needs to thrive. Instead of reaching for that box of processed cereal, Reach for whole, wholesome foods that support your health long-term. Number 2. Sweetened yogurts every morning. Eleanor, a lively 70-year-old retiree, had always been a fan of sweetened fruit-flavored yogurts. Every morning, she reached for a cup of her favorite, delighting in its creamy texture and refreshing burst of flavor. She believed that this simple breakfast was a healthy choice, providing her with essential nutrients to kickstart her day. Little did she know, her beloved yogurt was far from the wholesome option she had imagined. During a routine checkup, Eleanor's doctor, Dr. Susan Carter, encouraged her to take a closer look at the nutrition label of her yogurt. To her shock, Eleanor discovered that the sweetened yogurt contained as much sugar as a slice of cake. The revelation left her stunned. How could something that seemed so nutritious be so misleading? It was a wake-up call, and Eleanor soon realized that she wasn't the only one falling victim to marketing claims. Dr. Carter, a seasoned health nutritionist, explains that many commercially sweetened yogurts are loaded with hidden sugars, far more than the average person realizes. This is especially concerning for older adults. Excessive sugar intake can overwork the pancreas, which is responsible for producing insulin to manage blood sugar levels. Dr. Carter highlights that as we age, our pancreas becomes less efficient, and the extra strain caused by high sugar consumption can increase the risk of developing diabetes or make it more challenging to manage existing conditions. For seniors like Eleanor, this can be a serious issue. But the problem doesn't stop with hidden sugars. Many yogurts labeled as light or low-fat, often marketed as healthier options, contain artificial sweeteners. While these additives are used to reduce the calorie count, they come with their own set of health risks. Dr. Carter warns that these sweeteners can disrupt gut health, leading to bloating, discomfort, and digestive issues. For older adults, whose digestive systems tend to slow down with age, these problems can become even more pronounced, making it harder to enjoy meals without discomfort. It's a vicious cycle. Trying to choose a healthier yogurt could result in digestive troubles that undermine overall well-being. The combination of hidden sugars and artificial ingredients in many commercially available yogurts makes them a poor choice for breakfast, particularly for those over the age of 60. But Dr. Carter emphasizes that there's no need to give up yogurt entirely. Instead, she recommends switching to plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. This option provides the same creamy, satisfying texture without the added sugars or artificial sweeteners that can wreak havoc on your health. Greek yogurt is also higher in protein, which can help keep you fuller for longer and support muscle mass as you age. For those who miss the sweetness, there are simple and natural ways to enhance the flavor without compromising health. Drizzling a bit of honey or pure maple syrup can add a touch of sweetness without overwhelming the body with sugar. Fresh fruits, such as berries, bananas, or diced apples, are an excellent choice. Not only do they provide natural sugars, but they also deliver essential vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber that are beneficial for overall health, particularly for heart health and digestion. If you enjoy a bit of crunch in your yogurt, consider adding a small handful of nuts or seeds. These nutrient-dense options provide healthy fats, protein, and fiber, all of which are essential for maintaining good health as you age. For Eleanor, making the simple switch to unsweetened Greek yogurt with fresh fruit and a drizzle of honey was transformative. She noticed an immediate improvement in her energy levels, feeling more alert and vibrant throughout the day. Her digestion also became more comfortable, as she no longer experienced the bloating and sluggishness that had plagued her before. It was such an easy swap, but it's made a world of difference for my mornings, Eleanor shares, her face beaming with a newfound vitality. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Making mindful, small changes to your breakfast routine can have lasting benefits for your health, especially as you age. By opting for unsweetened yogurt and incorporating natural toppings, you're fueling your body with the nutrients it needs to thrive while avoiding the hidden risks that come with excess sugar and artificial ingredients. Number 3. Saturated fats. Frank, a 72-year-old retired school teacher, had a daily routine that included a breakfast he had loved for years: crispy bacon, fried eggs, and buttered toast. This hearty meal was a comforting start to his day, filled with flavors he had come to cherish. However, in recent weeks, he began noticing something troubling. After breakfast, he often felt lightheaded and dizzy, even though he was diligently taking his prescribed blood pressure medication. Concerned about these new symptoms, Frank decided to visit his doctor to figure out what might be causing his discomfort. His doctor, Dr. Lisa Green, explained that the very foods Frank had been enjoying every morning could be contributing to his symptoms. Saturated fats, commonly found in bacon, butter, and fried foods, can have particularly harmful effects on older adults. Dr. Green, a seasoned cardiologist with decades of experience, emphasized the dangers of consuming too much saturated fat. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing these fats, she warned. This inefficiency can contribute to chronic inflammation, which has a domino effect on many aspects of our health. Saturated fats, when consumed in excess, can lead to increased plaque buildup in the arteries, which raises the risk of developing heart disease. In addition, this buildup can exacerbate joint pain, making it more difficult for older adults to stay active and mobile. The body's ability to cope with inflammation decreases with age, and saturated fats accelerate that process, Dr. Green explains. This not only affects cardiovascular health but also contributes to the worsening of conditions like arthritis, which can significantly reduce quality of life. But the risks of saturated fats don't stop there. Dr. Green pointed out that these fats can also interfere with the effectiveness of medications, including those designed to control high blood pressure. Saturated fats can impact the way the body absorbs and metabolizes certain medications, she says. When these fats are present in excess, they can hinder the absorption of medications, potentially reducing their effectiveness and leaving the patient vulnerable to complications. For Frank, the breakfast he had loved for decades was more than just a comfort, it was silently affecting his health. As he left the doctor's office, Frank felt determined to make some changes. He learned that small adjustments to his breakfast could make a significant difference in his well-being. Dr. Green suggested healthier alternatives that could help Frank maintain his enjoyment of breakfast while protecting his health. Instead of bacon, which is high in saturated fat, Frank could try incorporating avocado into his meal. Rich in heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and fiber, avocado offers a creamy texture and satisfying flavor without the harmful effects of saturated fats. It was a simple change, but one that would provide long-term benefits for his heart health. When it came to eggs, Dr. Green recommended that Frank switch from frying them in butter to boiling or poaching them. These cooking methods would preserve the egg's high-quality protein without adding unhealthy fats. Fried eggs can pack in extra fats, especially when they're cooked in butter or oil, Dr. Green explained. By boiling or poaching eggs, Frank could still enjoy their nutritional benefits without the extra calories and fats. For the toast, Dr. Green suggested switching to whole grain bread, which is higher in fiber and nutrients than the white bread Frank had been using. Instead of butter, Frank could drizzle a small amount of olive oil over the toast. Olive oil, rich in monounsaturated fats, is a much healthier alternative to butter and provides additional antioxidants that support heart health. Frank was initially skeptical about these changes, but he decided to give them a try. Within just a few days of adjusting his breakfast routine, he began to notice positive changes. The dizziness that had plagued him after meals began to subside, and he felt more energized throughout the day. His appetite also seemed more balanced, and he found that he didn't miss the bacon or butter as much as he thought he would. When he returned to his doctor for a follow-up, Dr. Green was impressed by the improvement in his cholesterol levels. "Your body is responding well to these changes," she said. "This is exactly the kind of proactive approach that can help protect your heart and improve your quality of life." Frank felt a renewed sense of confidence in his health. "I never realized that small swaps could make such a big difference," he said with a smile. "I feel better, and I'm glad I made the change." Frank's experience highlights the importance of being mindful of dietary choices, particularly as we age. While it may seem daunting to make changes to long-established habits, even small adjustments can have a profound impact on our health. For older adults, reducing the intake of saturated fats isn't just a suggestion. It's a vital step toward a healthier, more vibrant life. In the next section, we'll discuss another common breakfast item that may surprise you: instant coffee. What might seem like a harmless pick-me-up could be affecting your health in ways you didn't expect. Stay tuned. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 4. Instant coffee. Linda, a 63-year-old avid reader and morning coffee enthusiast, had been a loyal fan of instant coffee for years. Its convenience and ability to deliver a much-needed caffeine boost made it the perfect start to her busy mornings. As someone who balanced work, personal projects, and rich social life, Linda couldn't imagine beginning her day without that familiar cup. However, as she entered her 60s, Linda started noticing a troubling pattern. Her blood pressure was spiking unexpectedly, and she was feeling more fatigued and irritable than usual. Additionally, her medication regimen seemed less effective, leaving her frustrated and confused about the cause of these health changes. After raising her concerns with her doctor, Linda learned that her beloved instant coffee could be playing a significant role in her discomfort. Dr. Javier Morales, a geriatric nutrition specialist with over 20 years of experience, explained that while coffee itself might not be the sole culprit, instant coffee often contains hidden ingredients that could pose risks, particularly for older adults. Instant coffee may contain sodium, preservatives, and other additives that many people don't realize, Dr. Morales explains. These ingredients can be harmful over time, especially for those managing conditions like hypertension or taking multiple medications. One of the primary issues with instant coffee, Dr. Morales notes, is the inclusion of sodium. Many brands of instant coffee add sodium to enhance flavor and prolong shelf life, but for older adults, this additional salt can exacerbate blood pressure problems. The cardiovascular system becomes more sensitive to these hidden sources of sodium, potentially leading to elevated blood pressure. Furthermore, the process of making instant coffee involves stripping away many of the beneficial antioxidants found in freshly ground coffee beans. These antioxidants, including chlorogenic acids, play a crucial role in reducing inflammation and improving heart health. Dr. Morales emphasizes that antioxidants are especially important as we age, as they help combat the increased oxidative stress that naturally occurs in our bodies. Unfortunately, the manufacturing process of instant coffee leaves much of this protective benefit behind, making it a less desirable option for seniors who are trying to protect their long-term health. In addition to these physical concerns, there's the issue of medication interactions. Dr. Morales points out that some additives in instant coffee can interfere with the absorption and effectiveness of common medications. Seniors who rely on a daily regimen of prescription drugs might unknowingly diminish the benefits of their treatment by continuing to consume instant coffee with its hidden chemicals. This can lead to subtle yet significant declines in their overall health, often going unnoticed until symptoms become more pronounced. Linda, aware of her growing health concerns, was reluctant to give up coffee altogether. It had been a cherished part of her morning routine for so long, and she wasn't ready to say goodbye. However, after discussing healthier options with her doctor, Linda decided to make a change. Her doctor suggested switching to freshly ground coffee, which would not only be free of harmful additives but also preserve the full spectrum of antioxidants found in high-quality coffee beans. Linda made a small investment in a coffee grinder and a French press, and she quickly discovered the delightful world of fresh, rich coffee flavors. She was amazed at the depth and complexity of the taste compared to the instant version she had grown accustomed to. What's more, the fresh coffee seemed to have a positive impact on her health. Linda found that her blood pressure stabilized, and she experienced fewer fluctuations in energy levels throughout the day. With her newfound enthusiasm for brewing her coffee, Linda also began experimenting with natural additives like cinnamon and cocoa powder. Not only did these ingredients enhance the flavor of her coffee, but they also offered additional health benefits. Cinnamon, for example, is known for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, while cocoa powder contains compounds that can help improve mood and promote cognitive function. By incorporating these ingredients into her daily cup of coffee, Linda found herself feeling both healthier and more energized. The switch to freshly ground coffee proved to be a transformative decision. Not only did Linda's blood pressure improve, but she also noticed her medications working more effectively. The simple act of brewing her coffee in the morning became a calming ritual, allowing her to start the day on a positive note. It's a small change, but it's made a huge difference in how I feel every day, Linda shares with a smile. For older adults, coffee can still be an enjoyable and beneficial part of your morning routine, provided you choose wisely. Opting for freshly ground coffee beans ensures that you're getting the full nutritional benefit of your cup, and adding natural ingredients like cinnamon or cocoa can provide even more health advantages. With a little adjustment, your daily cup of coffee can be an important ally in maintaining your well-being, even after the age of 60. Number 5. Commercial fruit juices. David, a 67-year-old grandfather who prided himself on making health-conscious decisions, had a long-standing morning ritual. He started each day with a tall glass of store-bought orange juice. He believed it was the perfect way to kickstart his day, packed with vitamin C and the natural sweetness of oranges. For years, David thought this was a healthy choice, believing he was nourishing his body with a wholesome drink. But during a recent routine checkup, his doctor's tests revealed something alarming. His blood sugar levels were unusually high. Surprised and concerned, David asked his doctor what could be causing the problem. Dr. Anna Collins, a nutritionist specializing in senior health, immediately pointed to his healthy orange juice as the likely culprit. She explained that while many people associate fruit juice with health benefits, commercial fruit juices often contain concentrated sugars that lack the fiber naturally present in whole fruits. When you drink juice, you're essentially consuming the sugar from several pieces of fruit all at once, but without the fiber to slow down sugar absorption, Dr. Collins explains. This can lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar, a process known as a sugar rush, which can be especially dangerous for older adults, particularly those managing or at risk for diabetes. The sugar content in these drinks can be much higher than expected, leading to negative health consequences over time. But the problems don't stop with just the sugar. Commercial fruit juices undergo a high level of processing, which strips away many of the beneficial nutrients found in fresh fruit. The heat treatment used to pasteurize the juice and the preservatives added to extend shelf life results in a significant loss of essential vitamins and minerals. Essentially, the juice you're drinking may have very little nutritional value compared to the whole fruit it was made from. In essence, David's daily glass of orange juice, which he thought was a healthy start to his day, was closer to liquid candy than a nourishing beverage. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. For David, the revelation was a wake-up call. What he thought was a healthy habit had been contributing to his rising blood sugar levels. But the good news is that switching to healthier alternatives doesn't mean sacrificing flavor or enjoyment. One of the simplest and most beneficial changes David could make was to eat whole fruits instead of drinking their juice. By enjoying an orange or an apple, for example, he would consume all the natural fiber, which not only helps regulate blood sugar levels but also promotes satiety, helping him feel fuller for longer. Whole fruits are a rich source of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, providing far more nutritional value than processed juice. For those who enjoy the refreshing taste of juice but want to reduce their sugar intake, making homemade juices or smoothies can be a great alternative. By blending fruits with green vegetables such as spinach, kale, or cucumber, you can lower the sugar content of your drink while boosting its fiber and nutrient density. A simple homemade smoothie, such as one made with an apple, a handful of spinach, and a splash of water or coconut water, can be just as refreshing and much healthier than a store-bought option, offering a balance of natural sugars and fiber. After making these changes, David noticed a significant difference in just a few weeks. His energy levels became more consistent throughout the day, and his blood sugar levels began to stabilize. It's amazing how something so simple can have such a big impact, he says. He no longer felt the post-sugar slump he used to experience after drinking his glass of juice. His morning routine had transformed from one that was potentially harmful to one that was supportive of his overall health. For seniors, small adjustments like replacing commercial fruit juices with whole fruits or homemade smoothies can make a big difference in long-term health. These changes can help lower the risk of diabetes, support heart health, and improve digestion, all while still enjoying the refreshing flavors of fruit. By choosing natural, fiber-rich options, seniors can start their mornings in a healthier, more satisfying way. And as David has discovered, these simple adjustments can be life-changing. Is there a breakfast food you'll be swapping out for something healthier from now on? I'd love to hear from you. Comment below with one thing you've learned today and how you plan to bring it into your routine. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insightful content like this. Thanks for watching, and here's to healthier mornings ahead.